Welcome, Your Holiness. It is a delight to speak with you today.
It's so lovely to be here, and all of you are so wonderful.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with us.
You're welcome.
If I may ask you a question on your opinion of all the talk in the world today about global warming.
Well, global warming is sort of, shall we say, for some people, for some corporations, I think it could be a major gimmick. But actually, your planet is in a polar shift. And when you are in a polar shift, you are going to have, before it shifts, a polar and an earth wobble. And so the earth is sort of swinging from the left to the right or from up to down, depending what frequency it is going to be shifting to. So, you know, when you ask the people in New York City, or you ask the people in Nova Scotia area, they're not going to agree with you with polar warming, because they're all sitting right now till their gills in the ice, shall we say.
So, what is your point of view on the polar shift?
What is my point of view on the polar shift? I believe that mankind, in its must have, never have enough, has taken out too much out of Mother Earth, out of our planet. And when you continually bore out, drill out, drag out, siphon out the very lifeblood of the planet, from gases to oils to copper to zinc to gold to, you know, and it goes on to uranium, then, and especially also in the old days it was coal, you're going to have inundations of the earth, where simply houses are going to fall in sinkholes, or whole cities could be falling in sinkholes, depending on where the pockets have arrived, where the oil or gases or water or whatever has disappeared. So you are in a very precarious time, and these things need to be kept into consideration. We also have to realize that nature itself, the birds, are suffering tremendously, and as little children like bumblebees, the bumblebees are of course also dying, as the frogs are deformed and so forth, because there is a tremendous amount of toxins in our air. And so long as humanity keeps taking away the trees from Mother Earth, you know, figure somebody with lots of beautiful hair, and you keep on mowing and mowing until they are bald, they're going to be cold. Well, you're also making the planet itself not too happy when you take all the trees away and all the shrubs away, because you're so greedy and you never had enough.
So, is the polar shift global warming?
The polar shift? Well, let me tell you that this summer you're going to see places where it never was extremely warm before, and they're going to be very warm, or places that are going to be very cold, and it is going to be swinging back and forward. It is going to be cold in one place, and the next couple of days suddenly it is warm again, because you know, when you put a child on a teeter-totter, it swings back and forward, up and down, up and down. Well, this is a different action, because the negative and the positive energies, the magnetism of the poles, are of course not able to hold your planet in balance. And when the planet can't stay in balance, you are going to have various disasters, from snowstorms to rain, to flooding, to ice, to incredible heat this year. As I have foretold, the very cold winter in New York City. And you know, it's not so easy to say this, but since it is not us society, we need to come to a place where we have respect even for our planet and everything that lives upon it. And so my warning is to humanity: become compassionate, become kind. become respectful of your planet and everything that lives upon it. Stop your wars.